Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, First of all, I want to say how excited I am that this has been a week and a day of me having this channel and I'm over 100 subscribers. If anyone could explain to me how exactly it works, because on my dashboard it says I have like 105, but then on the YouTube studio it says I have 145. So I'm not really sure exactly what that means. If anyone knows and can explain it to me, awesome. This is the last night of our giveaway. I'll be going over that after the skincare, and I will be announcing the winner on Wednesday the 23rd. So lots of good stuff. I'll go over everything that's in the box and everything I'm putting in tonight, which is like the big extra for my 100 subscribers. But first, what we're doing right now is we are going to go over some skincare basics. I don't want to go too into depth and just bore everybody, but your makeup is only going to look as good as your skin looks. The better you take care of your skin, the better your makeup will look. So I'm going to kind of go over just what you need to ask yourself, and what you should look for depending on what your concerns are. So the first thing that you ask yourself is, this is very simple. What type of skin do you have? Usually those fall into 4 different categories. You have dry skin, you have normal skin, you have combination skin, which means you might get dry patches and oily like in your T-zone, or you might be normal everywhere and oily, or you might have any kind of combo of that. And then there's oily skin. So with that being said, once you've figured out what type of skin you have, then there are products that you look for that are going to work better depending on that skin. So take for instance your face cleanser. A lot of people are just like, oh, it just washes my face, or oh, my skin's really dry, so I don't use a face wash. Okay, you have to wash your face. Even if you don't wear makeup, washing your face is so important. It invigorates your skin, it sloughs off the dull skin, it makes your face look better, it makes your skin rejuvenate quicker, because when you're born, your skin is constantly rejuvenating and holding in moisture, and it's plump and beautiful and dewy. Then as we age, that process just starts to slow. So by washing your face every day, you're removing any kind of environmental toxins that are on your face, or just makeup or anything like that. So face cleansers. If you are dry, if you have dry skin, there are balm cleansers, there are oil cleansers, and there are cream cleansers. Those are the cleansers that you want to stay towards. Typically, I have really dry skin. I can't use foaming cleansers. Like gel or foaming cleansers, they tend to make my skin feel really tight. And that just means that it's taking too much of my natural oils out of my skin when it's cleaning. So you want to stay towards the more gentle cleansers, the smooth ones that kind of almost just sink into your skin, clean out your pores, but keep the natural oil balance there. If you have normal skin, you kind of can do whatever you like, which is nice. You kind of have to just find your own preference. Usually it's creams and lotions. Because if you're normal, that means that the natural balance of your skin is good. So you want to keep it that way. So you don't want to do a lot of, like I said, foaming or exfoliation type things, because you don't want to get rid of a lot of that natural oil, but you also don't want to do too much of the facial. So kind of stay in the middle, like the cream, lotions. If you have combination combination skin, usually those people tend to like lotions or gels, because it's a little lighter. It doesn't feel, when you're oily, you don't want to feel oily after you wash your face. You want your face to feel fresh. And then oily skin's obviously gels and foaming. So those are kind of the things, like if you ask yourself, okay, what type of skin do I have? And then if you're going to look for a cleanser, then you can look and go, okay, well, this is a foaming cleanser and I'm really dry, so maybe I shouldn't use that. That very simple question, asking yourself what type of skin you have, is actually going to matter for every single other thing you put on your skin. So defining what kind of skin you have is the easiest way to make sure you set up a regimen that is for you. And when I say regimen, I do mean that, especially, when you're younger. Look, when I was 16, 17, 18, I used to just put straight up witch hazel on my face. I don't know why. I don't know where I heard that. I don't know what I thought that was doing. I mean, it's an astringent, but like that was all I did. Like that's how I washed my face. As we age, it is important. Your skin is just like any other part of your body. It likes routine. So, if you try one thing, and a lot of people, oh, this was the biggest thing when I worked for Estee Lauder and prescriptives. People would try things once and they'd bring it back and they'd be like, this breaks me out. There is a difference between product sensitivity and breakouts. If you try a product once and your skin and you're breaking out, like with pimples or with any kind of whitehead or anything like that, that means that the product is working because it's bringing to the surface all those impurities. It takes 30 days for your skin to completely regenerate from the skin that you start with when you start a beauty routine to completely flipping, I know it sounds really weird, but flipping your skin and having completely new skin cells on the surface. It takes 30 days. So if a product broke you out the first time you used it, it probably means that it's working. Now, if you get those little tiny red bumps or you get a rash, then that is some kind of allergy or reaction to that, and then you would obviously need to take that into account. Okay, so same thing for moisturizers. Dry, you want to stay with the creams. Normal, you can do creams or lotions, combo lotion gel, and then oily skin. They have a lot of those like water creams and gels, and those are kind of more of the moisturizers that you want. Just because you're oily doesn't mean you don't need to moisturize. Moisturizing and having oily skin are not the same thing. The moisturizer is going to help with that sebum oil and going to help clean that out and help keep your face looking healthy instead of oily. There is a difference. Alright, so then after you figured out what kind of skin you have and you got your little face cleaner and you got your moisturizer, because those are really the most important things. You clean your face and you moisturize your face. One thing you want to look for, like I use a day and a night cream. My day cream has SPF because the sun is your enemy. As we ladies in our 30s and 40s who didn't know that are finding out now, it's like, and it takes 15 to 20 years for sun damage to show up. So all those years that we spent, putting baby oil on our bodies and face or laying out in the sun with no protection, it might have been fine when we were young and we thought we got away with it. But then all of a sudden when you're 30, when you're 40, you start seeing all these, like you can't tell with that makeup on, but I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, freckle kind of things, and a lot of that sun damage. And that's, it just is what it is. And then for night creams, I like to use something that has retinol in it. And I'm going to go through that, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so the next question you ask yourself after you figure out what kind of skin you have is you're going to ask yourself, what are your major concerns? And the major concerns in skincare are, do you have dry, dull, or flaky skin, redness, hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, firmness, and breakouts. And hyperpigmentation means like what I just said, like sunspots, or all of a sudden you notice your skin looks more freckly, but it's like they're not actual freckles, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to give you a couple ingredients to look for each concern that are ingredients that are proven to work for those kind of things. So for dry, dull, or flaky skin, basically if your skin looks dry or dull, it means that the skin is not sloughing off, it's not being exfoliated correctly. So you want to look for products that have gentle exfoliants in them. Vitamins C and E are really good. Vitamin E especially is going to help sink in your skin and help give it that natural glow. It also helps heal chapped skin. And you also want to look for products with hyaluronic acid. And I'm going to be saying hyaluronic acid a lot. If you don't know what hyaluronic acid is, it is an acid that is found in your skin naturally. When you're born and when you're a child, you have a lot of it. And that's why babies have big, juicy, plump, dewy cheeks and you just want to squeeze them. Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in water. So the hyaluronic acid in your skin is what keeps your skin plump. As we age, we start to lose hyaluronic acid, which is what leads to fine lines and wrinkles because our skin is kind of deflating, which is a little sad to think about. But a lot of products have hyaluronic acid in them, and you know, there are products that claim to just be hyaluronic acid, and you know, you test those out, you see what you like. If your concern is redness, which is one of my concerns, look for things that have aloe or cucumber, chamomile, that don't have perfumes. Also, hyaluronic acid, because a lot of times redness comes from your skin being dry. But aloe, cucumber, chamomile, all those, green tea, anything like that is gonna really, I'm gonna show you one of the things I use. I love this. It's Peter Thomas Roth, and it is spendy. It's not cheap, but you use a little tiny bit of it, so it lasts a really long time. And it's a cucumber gel mask. This is, you know, and it kind of has cucumber and papaya and chamomile and aloe and lemon and orange. So basically, it's just full of a bunch of vitamin A, C, and E, and just ingredients that are found in nature that naturally have like those alpha and beta hydroxys that are supposed to make your skin look super pretty. So that's just one thing. Okay. So if you have problems with hyperpigmentation, there are a lot of products that claim to help with hyperpigmentation. The only thing that I have found that really works is retinol. A lot of night creams have retinol in them. If you use a product with retinol, you only use it at night because it does make your skin sensitive to the sun, and it can literally burn your face. But if you use it at night, what it does is retinol is the same thing as alpha and beta hydroxy acid. It's the molecule that contains those acids which keep your skin looking firm. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I'm not saying crazy things. Yeah, retinol is like vitamin A, basically, which is going to slow down the signs of aging, and it also helps your skin renew faster. So the skin cells that are on the top of your face are going to slough off faster, and the new skin is going to come forward faster, which is what helps with hyperpigmentation. Alright, so for fine lines and wrinkles, hyaluronic acid. I'm telling you, it's a cure-all. Hyaluronic acid is good for everything. Look at stuff with peptides or collagen-based products. Those are things that are supposed, you know, as we age, this is all stuff that is naturally found in your skin. Most skincare is stuff that's naturally found in your skin, but as we age and as the concerns start coming out, those are the products that we need put back into our skin. And then for breakouts, you want to look for stuff like glycolic acid, which is wonderful for breakouts. Activated charcoal draws out impurities in your skin. Citric acids, any kind of vitamin C like that, or lemon oil or orange oil, those kind of things. Tea tree oil too. Tea tree oil is amazing. You do have to, it has to be in something, it has to have a carrier. So if you wanted to be super sure that you know what you're doing and you know what ingredients, you can always use a little like grapeseed oil with tea tree oil, and if you have like a blemish or a breakout, if you just put that on there, it helps dry out any impurities. So very good for your face. Alright, so now I just kind of wanted to go through, the other thing I wanted to do was kind of go through some skincare words. I've already gone through some of them, so I'm not going to like focus on it a whole lot. But first of all, when a product says active ingredients, like a lot of times you'll see, even in drugs, you'll see active ingredients and then non-active ingredients. You always I at least with skincare want to make sure that most of the ingredients are active ingredients, because non-active ingredients are usually like carrier oils or perfume or something that they put in there just for the experience as opposed to what's actually doing something for your face. Antioxidants. Okay. Antioxidants are what protect your skin from free radicals. Free radicals are everything in the environment that is daily harassing and attacking your skin. Most serums and a lot of most moisturizers have antioxidants in them. You want to look for antioxidants in products that are going to stay on your face. So serums and moisturizers before you put foundation on is great. I use the Urban Decay Environment Protection setting spray, which has antioxidants in it that protect your skin from the environment. Hyaluronic acid, we already talked about. Glycolic acid, I talked about that a little bit. It's glycolic acid is going to be in most acne treatments. It helps dissolve the bonds that hold dead skin together. So it's basically an exfoliant, but without being an exfoliator. The acid itself acts as an exfoliant for your skin, and that helps prevent breakouts because your face breaks out when those dead skin cells, if you have oily skin, they sit on your skin and then the oil comes up and then you have whiteheads and blackheads. Now, there is a difference between having acne, having cystic acne, having breakouts. Those are three different things. I hate that, like, I can't even remember what it's called now. What's it called, Larry? The acne treatment that they sell all the time, that all the celebrities endorse. Proactive, that's it. I'm not gonna say I hate Proactive because then Proactive people are gonna come after me. But I don't think that they are responsible in the way that they market or advertise, because they make it look like if you break out that you should use Proactive. Proactive can burn your skin. I have literally had clients who have scars from Proactive because they were like, oh my gosh, I break out, I need to use Proactive. Proactive is for cystic acne. And it really should be something that I think a dermatologist should prescribe. I don't think it should be something that's so readily available, but that's just me. I already talked about alpha and beta hydroxys. They work a little bit deeper on the skin. Anything sold not by a dermatologist is only working on the top of your skin. It's a topical treatment. If it is anything that goes deeper, like Botox or fillers or any kind of anything like that, that's dermatological, and you have to have a degree and all that good stuff to have that, or you have to have it prescribed to you. Okay, I already talked about retinol. Non-comedogenic means if you see something that says non-comedogenic, and you're like, what does comedogenic mean? Did they just misspell cosmetic? No, it means it doesn't clog your skin. So non-comedogenic products are products that sink into your skin, have the benefits that you want, but aren't going to clog your pores. And so it helps, keep your face looking fresh. Retinol, vitamin A, I already told you about. If you're anti-aging or fine lines or wrinkles are your concern, that is definitely what you want to look for. But like I said, please, please, please do not use retinol during the day. It will burn your face. And then peptides, you'll see that a lot. Those are just molecules with amino acids, which peptides are all over your body. They make up a large portion of all of our cells, and they're what help protect our skin. So things that have peptides added to them are basically just extra layers of protection for your face. So here's where it gets interesting. You want to watch out for these. There are a lot of industry buzzwords. And it seems like most companies, you can, as soon as I say them, you're like, oh my God, that's like every commercial I've ever heard. So watch out for dramatically diminishes fine lines and wrinkles. Okay. So other than surgery or fillers, there is nothing that is going to dramatically diminish fine lines and wrinkles. You'll notice that in most of those things, they'll say the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, because it doesn't actually... There is nothing that will affect, that you can buy over the counter, that will affect deep lines. However, it can temporarily diminish the signs, the look of lines, because it's giving you that extra little bit of poof and extra little bit of hydration there, so it's puffing your skin up and it's making the wrinkles appear less, but it's not dramatically doing anything. It's not actually fixing anything. Other thing, anti-aging. That is such everything says anti-aging. There is no such thing as anti-aging. Your skin is aging. As you age, you age. If there was really such a thing as anti-aging, everyone would be on a bandwagon and we'd all be 5 years old still. But skin is going to age, just like you are going to age. Your skin has a birthday every year that you have a birthday. All products that say anti-aging do is they slow down the process. So they keep it from, like what I just said, they slow down the process. This is my favorite. Makes dark circles disappear. No, baby. There is not even any lasers. There is not even any kind of laser or dermatological treatment that can get rid of dark circles. it can diminish the appearance of dark circles or it can conceal dark circles. But dark circles are, one, hereditary, or two, have to do with the amount of sleep you're getting. There are products out there, concealers, cover-ups, all that stuff, and you gotta be really careful because sometimes if you do get the wrong one, it can actually make your dark circles look worse. But like I said, if it says that it's going to get rid of your dark circles, baby, it's not. It's not going to get rid of them. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to break that to you. Okay. Studies have shown when they say doctors have shown or doctors approve or doctors studied, please keep in mind that the doctors or whoever these studies are done on, these people are paid. So of course they're going to say good things about what they're talking about. Just this is always something to keep in the back of your head because what might have worked for them might not work for you, but also they're getting paid to endorse that product. This is also something that I love. When used together, so and this even happens with like shampoo. It says best when used with blah 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 conditioner. Makeup and cosmetics skincare does that all the time. Best if used with, and then you're like, oh, well, maybe my skin doesn't look better because I'm not using this. No, that is just the brand's way of getting your money. Basically, a lot of cosmetic companies, the people that work for them, I've worked for them, you work on commission. So, you show them, and they do work better together, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the same brand. Like, I don't have any kind of brand loyalty, I'm about to show you. I find what works for me, and you find what works for you. And if that means one product at the drugstore and one product's $60, go for it. It's what works best for you. But don't ever feel pressured into, oh, well, I have to buy the day and night cream of this because they said it works the best together. No, you can find something that has the same ingredients in 10 other products. So, and then the last thing I wanted you just to be aware of is when things say that they're natural or organic, all that means is that they have a natural or organic product in them. The only thing that is truly natural and organic is 100% natural oils. So if you're getting oils and making the product yourself, then yes, that is 100% natural and organic. But any kind of skincare can claim that it's natural and organic as long as it's not 100% synthetic. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Last little thing, I just wanted to show you a couple of my favorite products. I've talked about this before, but there's all kinds of steps. Like literally, you could have like 18 steps to your skincare. The way I see it, I'm going to show you what I do, basically. My solar cleansing water, I use the Collab brand that is sold at Sally's. It is $10.99. This is sensitive, it's for all skin types, and when I say it removes dirt, it says it removes makeup, dirt, and oil without rinsing. It does. This is the only micellar water that I've ever used that does not feel like I have a film on my face afterwards. It works better than makeup wipes, it's got, it has a very small list of ingredients, which I love. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. I use it every day. This is something that you can use in the morning just to kind of wake up your face, and then you use it at night to take your makeup off, and then wash your face after that. So this is one thing I would definitely recommend getting. It's kind of missing the place of a toner. I do have a toner too. I usually only use a toner if I'm going to put makeup on. Toners are supposed to help pH balance your skin. So, I don't know. I just like how it feels. This has grape and vitamin B3 in it. It's supposed to balance and brighten your face. I don't know if it actually does. But I like it when I wear makeup because my skin is dry. So I want to make sure I put as much moisture on my face as possible. Another thing that I didn't really touch on is exfoliants. If you have dry or sensitive skin, I do not recommend you exfoliating every day. Even if it says a daily exfoliant, you don't want to irritate your skin. Also, I'm not a fan of natural exfoliants. This is I'm going to say it again. This is just me. But those apricot scrubs and things like that, they're made from natural ingredients, yes. But because they're natural, they're not perfectly round. So when you're rubbing them into your face, it's actually tearing the layers of your skin because it's jagged. I mean, they're little, but they're still jagged, and that's what's, it is sloughing the dead skin off, but it's also it can make your skin appear more dry. What I love, and now this is expensive, is the Daily Microfoliant from Dermalogica. Dermalogica is an amazing skincare line. It is expensive. The only reason I'm touting this is because it works. I use this every other day, every 3 days, depending on the season. What I like about it is this whole bottle is filled when you get it. So I think it's like $68. But this whole thing is filled. It's 2.6 ounces and it's a powder. So you shake a little bit out in your hand and on your wet hand, and then you go like this and you make a paste, and then you just gently rub it on your face until it dissolves. And because it has little microbeads in it, and when those little microbeads hit the water, they dissolve. It's awesome. And then moisturizer, like I said, I use a day cream. I am night for night. I've tried so many different ones, but I like the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. It has retinol in it. I find that it's helped with my hyperpigmentation a lot, and I mean it's not super expensive. It's like $24, which is high for drugstore. But and the other thing, I love masks. I think everybody loves masks. They don't know what to do. So if your skin is feeling ugh, and like you just feel like you need hydration, then you want to look for a gel mask. Don't do any kind of peel mask or anything like that. Or like the sheet mask, those are great for hydration. Like I said, Peter Thomas Roth. This is $75, I think, or $70. You can though. They have one that's a set, and it has this size. And I think you get like 5 or 6 of these for $70 instead of just one big one. So if you wanted to try a bunch of them, because they have one that's like an Irish mud that has like tea tree oil and stuff, and it draws all the toxins out of your face. They all feel fantastic. Yeah. And my thing is, you're like, well, Jessica, why can't you find one of those at the drugstore? You can. The things at the drugstore and the things that in prestige or luxury brands, they contain a lot of the same ingredients. The difference is the amount of the ingredient. So something that you're paying, sometimes you gotta look. But if you're paying $60 for a face mask, it probably has quite a larger percentage of the ingredient it's the active ingredient than what you're paying $6 for. But that's not always the case, and that's what I was going to show you with this. This is also sold at Sally Beauty. It is their GVP, which is generic value products. It is the charcoal black peeling mask. Okay, I know everyone is familiar with the Basha charcoal mask. That is, I think, $36. And it works, but it's $36. This from Sally's Beauty. Okay, I'm gonna just read this whole thing. The generic story. Generic value products were formed because a group of experienced chemists and marketing people knew they could produce at popular prices a product as good as the higher priced quality name brands. And here's the thing I love about this. When I read the ingredients, first of all, activated charcoal, I think, is the third ingredient in the Basha one. It is the first ingredient in this. Also, this does not have any extra fragrance in it, so it doesn't, and I think the Basha had a fragrance that bothered me. This works just as well. It literally looks exactly the same. Basha's $36, Sally's Beauty, $10. $10. And it's bigger, if not the same, as the other one. I love it. 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 Like, if you get blackheads, like, I've constantly battled with blackheads on my nose. You don't have to do this on your whole face. You can just do your T-zone. You can do your whole face. Watch out for your eyebrows. Do not get in your eyebrows, or you will have no eyebrows left. So yeah, just wanted to show you a couple things. I hope that was informative. If there are questions that you want to ask, leave them below in the comments. And now, speaking of comments, this is the last video that you can enter for my giveaway. I'm going to be announcing the winner, like I said, on Wednesday on the 23rd. But make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and that your subscription is public, because I think that might be what the difference is on my dashboards. I can't see if you're subscribed if it's not public, so I can't enter you in the giveaway. Because if you just liked and commented, but I can't see that you're subscribed, I don't know. You have to like the video, and as many you get an entry for every video that you like and comment on. So like and comment on this. I would love for you guys to comment on other questions you have. about skincare or what else you would like me to talk about, anything like that. So let's get into the giveaway. So I'm just going to go over once more the things that I already have in the box, and then I'm going to tell you all the other stuff I'm putting into the box. Okay, so as for my last video, I talked about lashes, and I used these lashes from AOA Studio, so I have a pair of those for you. We have, oh, I better go from this end because it's going to fall. We have the Briogeo Riscaro Milk leave-in treatment thing. Hair, I don't have it. It's for you. We have two different MAC products, the Cream Sheen Glass and Double Dare, which is like a true pink lip glass, and the Velvetease Lip Pencil in Just Add Romance, which is a true red, and this is great if you like just one thing. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, it is a limited edition. It came in the Fire and Ice collection. It is a glow watch, and it's kind of like an iridescent white. Super pretty. The Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Miami Fever, which is a kind of a terracotta color. Doesn't work with my skin tone. From Sally's Beauty, the collab. Now I mentioned this before. They have a ton of these. I like this one because it's warm colors, which are, if you want to just do real basic looks, this is a good. And if you're a newbie and you're just starting, the fact that they show you different ways to do your eyes is so awesome. And these little guys sell at Sally's Beauty, and I told you before, the collab brand is a brand that actually worked with beauty influencers to collaborate and come up with makeup and skincare products and stuff, and they really did take into account what people that buy beauty products or people that are in the industry are looking for. So, and these shadows are so creamy and so awesome, and they all work together well. So get that. The Stila Triple Threat Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set, which is 3 little travel sizes of those. You get a Draw It All Out Skin Detoxing Peel Mask with Charcoal and Plum from Formula 10.0.6. The Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. Ooh. And a Collagen Crystal Mask for under your eyes, which helps with puffiness. So I gave you all that. That's oh my gosh. And I broke it all. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so because it's the end of the giveaway and I hit 1,000, oh my gosh, what? 100. I should do something really big for 1,000. 100 subscribers. I'm just going to put the rest of the stuff because I'm going to have to pack it, obviously, so that it doesn't break. So the box will be full after this. I'm going to include a Hava Hydration Cream Mask for dry skin. I guess, anytime you're feeling kind of dry, Hava is a really good brand. It is a luxury, well, I don't say it's a luxury brand. It's kind of a prestige brand. It's not cheap, but it's a very nice brand, and it is 3.4 ounces, so it's full size. I am going to give you a Clinique Chubby Stick. I don't hate the name of it. I know it's because it's short and chubby, but it's a sculpting, highlighting cream little guy. And it's real easy to use. You just, if you want, if you're dry skin, you want to use a cream highlighter, that's great for that. I've talked about blending so much that I'm going to give you Real Techniques eye shade and blend brushes. So this kind of are your basic brushes that you would need if you just want to do that 2-color look. This is what you need. So I'm going to do a Philosophy Belief the True Cream. It's a moisture balm. I got this in one of my husband's like, this video is so long. I know it's long. I was talking about skincare. Love me. Anyway, Belief, it's a little sample I got in a Sephora box. I cannot use Philosophy products because I'm allergic to lavender, and they all have lavender in them, so that's that. Because I've talked about it so much, my favorite mascara and my favorite black eyeliner, liquid black liner in this, and they're full size. What? And then finally, because I love these two products so much, this one is $10.99 and this one is $10. So what I did was I got a $25 Sally Beauty's gift card, and that will be enough for you to purchase both of those if you choose, and then you can get yourself a little happy, like a pair of Ardell lashes or some other skincare or some face mask or whatever you choose, but that's in there too. I will be drawing the winner on Wednesday. So you have until Tuesday night at midnight to enter. So all those entries will be counted. What? I'm sorry, I hit the table and my husband just made a horrible face at me. You guys don't know what I deal with behind the camera. He's smiling right now, but I love him. Alright, so I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for sticking in here with me. God bless, and don't forget to be still.